All right. Good morning, good evening, and good night. And welcome to another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. Episode 10. 10. See what I did there? 10. All right. Um, I am your host, Jamal Good, and I am joined today by let's go with uh Aaron. Aaron, I'm joined today by Aaron. How are you, sir?
What's up, guys? Let me get my camera on real quick.
All right.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
All right.
This is
Damn it! I forgot to wait for this
this
shit.
is me.
Oh,
You today.
put in this shit. Okay, well,
Hey everybody.
I'm also joined today by Buddy, Mr. MCW Blues. Buddy.
Nah, I'm
MWC.
done. I'm good. I'm good, man. I wasn't ready.
I forgot.
ready.
Oh
my God. This is a conversation that should have been done before the podcast. What the Buddha? And this comes from me. Hashtag codename Bobby. Hashtag always ready to stay ready. Hashtag NDUA always ready was great last night. Shout out to the
Wait, no. Wait. We gotta. We're also joined today by Will. Will, welcome to the show.
Oh Lord. I thought I was going left. I thought I went left.
Welcome, peasants. For now, it is time for the wrestling podcast of Good. Despite everyone here being condemned to hell and back,
Did you just stab you?
we will continue to bring.
Did he just do the Shapuka on online on YouTube?
Wait. No. Hold on. Let him finish that.
We will continue to bring entertainment and commentary on thy wrestling product. The Lord is holy. The Lord of wrestling has spoken. What's up, everybody?
What the fuck just happened in the first 5 minutes of the show?
Hey, don't worry about me.
Justin, bro.
Don't worry about me. Okay. I see how we doing it. You know? Okay. I'm the same when I'm the same on the podcast.
This Aaron pulls out that wig.
No, it's gonna be that.
Let's analyze this.
You know. That's fact, it'd be better if we don't acknowledge it. We just don't acknowledge it and just continue going.
No.
And it's like you just we want to acknowledge it. We're gonna have to acknowledge it.
Aaron got the wig and Palmer stabbed himself in the dick. I can't. I don't get it. What happened?
Meanwhile, on the boys,
I stabbed my chair.
spoilers.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Well, let's tie this in. That goes to the saddest news in the world. Matt Cardona is not the NWA.
You see how
anymore.
I got this wig on, right? You see how I got this wig on, right?
Are we going for ratings?
And,
That's what we're doing.
Nobody cares about Matt Cardona.
Nobody
Oh my
cares.
god.
Nobody cares. Nobody
He's the
cares.
last of a great champion. Oh my
Nobody
god.
cares.
Yeah, and yes, we are doing this for ratings. But that wig got hot. So I'm taking it off.
Y'all talk about me and my wrestling.
I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put this away.
Yes, please put that away. I don't know why you have weapons.
Because I want to. That's why.
Nah, we heard your comment last week.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Hey yo.
Like, like, subscribe, comment in there. I think we're done. I think
Hey, Aaron, why y'all gotta come at me, bro? Why y'all gotta come at me?
So
right,
let's go ahead and talk about
wrestling.
Let's go ahead and talk about
something else.
No.
What you want to talk? What you want to talk about, buddy?
You know, sometimes we just have to talk about what just happened.
No, let it sit. Let it be. Let that
it be?
wow. Let that one be.
We're gonna rock the Beatles. We're gonna let it be.
Oh my god.
We're gonna let it be.
So let's go ahead and talk about this horrible pay-per-view of one NWA Always Ready.
You want to hear something funny?
Horrible.
Hold on, you want to hear something funny? I was at a whole Mexican restaurant last night, straight Spanish, all waitress Spanish, all that, and they were showing it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was because Laura Billing was on it.
Whoever that is. But yeah, they were showing. I was like, what is this? And then I see, like, I know that wrestler. This is a random promotion that I've never seen before. Like, I know that wrestler too.
First match of the night, we have
I'm gonna tell y'all in Spanish.
Rodney Mack defeat
closed caption all in Spanish.
Dumas. This guy.
That was a good match. I was surprised. I'm not surprised how Rodney Mack can still go. That man is still intimidating if you see him in person. So it's a good thing.
We had a welcome back of Hatchet Sam Shaw.
Yes.
Formerly known as Dexter Lumis in NXT.
I want to say this. He has a really, really strong presence. So I'm wondering how they're going to use him in NWA.
Hopefully for good. Jeez. I mean, I'm glad he found a job. Glad he found a home.
That goes to my Forbidden Door conversation I'm going to have later on this podcast.
Also, this is all before the pay-per-view. We had Ricky Morton and Kerry Morton defeat AJ Kazana and the affordable Anthony Andrews. And also Jeremiah Plunkett and Alex Taylor in a 3-way tag team match.
For Ricky Morton to be over 100 plus years old, he can still go. His son is the up-and-comer. He needs to break away from his father, but I can see how the Feel Goods will feel about this. So it was a good thing.
Excellent heel turn. I can't. There's a lot of dad and son or dad and daughter combos out there right now.
Because everybody was fucking in the 80s.
Whoa. Wow.
Tag teams.
No, I'm saying father and sons. Right now,
wow,
it's a big movement, and
it's definitely a category.
Father and daughter.
Not a category.
No, it's definitely a category.
It's not a category.
Can we not talk about it and move on to the next topic?
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't mean they were doing each other. I mean in the 80s we were fucking. Oh no, what were we talking about here? We got kids watching.
That's why we just say category. You just took it to the level.
Yeah.
We was making slight jokes, and then you're like, "Oh, whoa, wait! This is not what I meant." It said exactly what we were talking about.
Going on to the pay-per-view, we had Aaron Stevens lose to Trevor Murdoch, in which is supposed to be Aaron Stevens' last match.
Yeah,
his retirement match. Yeah, his retirement match was short and sweet. Go ahead.
I think it was a work.
No. I think Damien's done. I think he's done. I think he's done.
Can't go out on a loss. Who goes out on a loss?
Everybody does. You're supposed to go out on your back.
I mean,
it's a category as well.
Which is funny because I was about to mention Lita, and then you said that first. Like, never mind.
She did go on the back.
Definitely went out on her back.
Yeah.
Copy that. All right, moving on.
Baby juice.
NWA Women's Tag Team Championship. Pretty Empowered won the titles from the Hex. Yeah, exactly nothing.
Oh no. Real talk about that. That's women's tag team wrestling, though, right? To be honest.
Yeah. NWA tag team wrestling, women's tag team wrestling is one of the best in the world. The problem is that not too many people watch it because of the NWA. So, but that was a really, really genuine match. The turn at the end was somewhat predictable, but it kept us the ex-champion strong.
We had the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. One Homicide retained his belt against PJ Hawks.
Hold on, pause. PJ Hawk is an up-and-coming young talent that everybody needs to check out. Again, he's a part of a father-son tag team. Amazing talent. I cannot wait until he start go off on his own.
Yeah, PJ Hawk sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen him a couple times. Come across him a couple times.
Yeah, you have. Him and his father, they were big on the indies. I can't remember his father's name, but he was big on ROH. He came back. He came back to help his son get over and stuff like that.
After the match, the Fix came down to beat up Homicide and Hawks. Luke Hawk ran down to protect
That's
his
the
son.
father. That's the father. Luke
And the
Hawkins is
Mortons-
really big in ROH.
Then the Mortons arrived to clear the ring of the Fixers. Colby Carino came out to cash in his title shot
Another son.
against
Right.
Homicide,
Right. Mm-hmm.
which led to the next match when Homicide defeated Colby Carino. Good time to try to capitalize on something, but it didn't work out too well.
Yeah. His son Kobe Carino, just like his father, a sleazebag.
Wow. Why?
So
Why?
no, it's people who know the Carinos knows what brand they are. They're not good guys. All of them are sleazeballs. Respectfully.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
It sounds like a whole lot of disrespect to me.
It was.
He was a part of scum. The father was a member of scum.
Especially when you say no disrespect.
There's gonna be disrespect.
You know,
Natalia Moore. I can't pronounce her last name. Natalia defeated Tay Valkyrie.
you keep going. You keep going.
Okay.
You keep going.
All right. We had the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. Jax Dane defeated Chris Adonis.
That was a great match. A former NWA champion versus he still had his belt. So it was a good strongman match, basically. Men's. It was all good.
See, this is where I think it was a work. After that, almost saying goodbye, said he didn't get a chance to win the world title, and that he was his way to.
You might win out in the album.
You might win out.
What is going on with your mic, bro?
Yeah.
My mic?
Yeah. Your mic.
It keeps switching.
Yeah.
Like it's switching from your headphones to your actual mic.
Right.
My screen. My screen is blacked out.
But man, I can't even follow what you were saying because I don't know what's going on.
You was talking about something about being at work. I'm assuming you're talking about the Aaron Stevens thing, but his mic went out.
No, you
sound shitty.
You sound horrible.
Right.
Technical difficulties, folks. We're getting it back together.
Give about 5 minutes.
This is why we're supposed to edit shows.
Keep it moving.
I mean, we can hear you. You just sound like shit.
Damn Comcast. Is he about to become Cool Kitty again?
Mic check?
Yeah, you good.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Welcome to a Good Wrestling Podcast. Sponsored by Xfinity.
I don't think Xfinity got anything to do with this one.
Nah,
yes. My internet connection keeps going out. A piece of shit. They suck.
Oh, I see the slight lag. It's a slight lag.
Yeah, you about to become Kung Fu Kitty.
God.
Kung Fu Kenny is back in action.
We ain't seen Kung Fu Kitty in 20 years.
Fucking hate Xfinity. Oh my God.
Xfinity, I don't hate you. I like you.
Y'all suck compared to Fios. Y'all suck.
I don't have no problems with Xfinity, so I mean.
Fios kept me straight. They were good. Bam.
Or anything you go down to Georgia and get cops.
Oh, no. Guess what they got in Georgia?
What?
They got fucking Comcast, which is Xfinity, and they got AT&T. Both of them suck. Oh my God. This is going to be the worst. Jesus.
Now you better go down and get the redneck hookup. You all right?
Comcast is legit down there. AT&T's.
They not legit up here. They suck up here.
I don't have a problem with it.
Oh my God.
My service never goes up.
This whole fucking.
All right, so let's fast forward to the main event.
Jesus, hold on, wait.
Because that's a lot of stuff you got to go over because we don't have to go over.
The television championship. Tyrus retained his belt against Mims. The tag team championship, Commonwealth Connection, which is consisted of Doug Williams and Davey Boy Smith, won the titles from Le Rebellion.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was in the Mexico. They like one of the top tag teams in Mexico.
The greatest women's champion in the world, Camille, defeated Kim Ling. I can't pronounce her name.
It doesn't matter. She is the total package of everything you want in a star in NWA. She got the looks, she got the ability, and she can wrestle.
Then on to the world title match. It was canceled. It was supposed to be Matt Cardona versus Nick Aldis. Yeah. So that match was canceled. Became a 4-way match between Trevor Murdoch, Nick Aldis, Tom Lattimore, and Sam Shaw in a 4-way match.
So why was the match canceled, Mo?
The match was canceled because
This Matt Cardona's
God came down and said, Matt, I'd
You know
rather
what?
you not fight.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna tear
Speaking
your
of
bicep.
God,
He's like, sheesh.
speaking
And
of
then his
God,
bicep went up.
I was on
Don't
something
you-
the
don't
other
you do
day.
it.
Was I on Instagram? Anyway, when did Vince McMahon introduce God?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Oh yeah.
When he went up against Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, why did he do that? Why was that? Why was that?
Because Shawn Michaels
Vince-
is a born again Christian.
And Vince is an asshole.
Vince is a dick and took advantage of that.
Right.
Pretty much.
And then I saw something on Twitter yesterday.
Wait till Nick Khan tried to do it, but he's gonna try to fight Allah.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
And here we go.
I saw something else on Twitter yesterday that I forgot all about. Remember when Vince McMahon killed himself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yesterday was the anniversary, but then Chris Benoit really
that was before the Ben Watch
choked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He choked up on the emotions.
So,
Ironically enough, that Vince McMahon segment got ironically enough, that Vince McMahon segment got Paul London.
Jesus Christ, buddy.
back to
That's how we
current
try.
time.
pay-per-view. Back to the pay-per-view. You're new.
No, now y'all choked up now?
Wrestling.
Y'all emotional?
No.
Because Chris Benoit? Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, what? Is that,
Jesus
no, we're not.
Christ.
You know?
I thought mine.
No, Aaron was bad.
He was emotional, then it was a conversation about if it was real, if it was work, and then
He was just trying to reach the top.
yeah, he was hanging on. He was hanging on his last breath. At least it wasn't an explosion.
Yeah. At least they submitted.
Yeah,
Wow.
Meanwhile, I'm tapped out.
Out of that 4-way tag team, a 4-way title defense, Trevor Murdoch is
I didn't know
your
Christian Wild was in the foot. No, no.
He won. He won the
your
match.
champion. He's a 2-time
Technically wouldn't have
NWA.
Technically wouldn't have been about being a triple threat.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
I mean, if you
let the
think
other one
about
live.
it, no, if you think about it, his mental health was a full person.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're getting the montage already. We're getting the montage. We already know it.
Now, mental health. Hold up. Now, mental health awareness is a real thing. You should be aware of what's going on in your mind. Get help if you need it. Talk to a therapist. Talk to a psychiatrist. And if you need help, you have friends. Don't always be the strong friend and try to. You know what? Never mind.
Buddy ruined the entire moment.
Right.
I was trying to be serious for a second. Then Buddy ruined the entire thing.
We at a good wrestling.
Speaking of mental
podcast, we support mental health.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of mental health, let's go and talk about Monday Night Raw and how,
which is bad for your mental health.
Yes.
Your
Raw is
champion.
getting bad again, and it's like that was going back to being punishment to watch it.
Cody Rhodes opened the show.
Yep. Yes, Cody opened the show at Raw, explaining, "Oh, I got injured. I wasn't told to do this. I did this for y'all."
That sounds like a great stuff for a heel turn, but you're not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
It would have been a great face turn for Seth if Seth didn't do what he did.
Yeah, if Seth just came out, shook his hand, and walked away, then that'd been it. But we all knew that wasn't going to happen.
That's why Seth is the perfect heel. He really is the perfect heel right now.
Right, yeah. Man.
Because he's still kind of loved by the crowd. And then it would have been the perfect face turn. Since he went down there, he shook Cody's hand. Like, you're a great man. I respect you. You know?
I don't like you, but I respect you.
And then he went and attacked that man with a sledgehammer. After it was all said and done.
Now, that's how you send somebody out.
And now they saying Cody's going to be out for 9 months, but that's not a 9-month injury. He should be back within 4 to 5 months.
That's what they should have did with Punk. Punk should have got beaten up by
Royal Rumble. Watch.
Yeah, the
Survivor
27
Series.
entries.
It all depends on how fast his recovery takes. That's all.
That's how I would have took out Punk.
Okay. Y'all want to be real or fake about this?
Let's be real.
Let's be real. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna call it work or shoot. Let's go ahead and shoot this. Go ahead.
As I was about to say, being real about it. Okay, cool. Steroids.
Wow. Wow. Nah, he got his.
He
kufi on.
gonna blitz the league and shit.
He's gonna he got a kufi on. He got to be careful.
How you act like black men don't take steroids?
Never mind.
What? Cody is Black Lives Matter. Remember?
He's he got it in the DNA now. It's all over his mouth.
Listen, if Dr. Umar could talk to white women, Cody is Black Lives Matter.
He's digesting our culture.
Speaking of digesting the culture,
I
didn't know that was going on with that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that was the worst segue. You could have did that. You could have saved that for NXT
or AEW
for a certain reason,
AEW
or AEW, but nothing on.
We can talk about Britt Baker because she digests
before we do that,
day.
Let's talk about the newest member of Judgment Day.
All right, so
we kind of predicted it, but not the way this happened.
No, not at all. I liked what happened.
Well,
I don't like how. Okay, go ahead.
Explain what happened. Go ahead.
So, Judgment Day is Edge, Priest, and Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
And they bring in a new member, and it turns into Finn Balor. Cool. Finn Balor comes down to the ring, and they blame Edge for some reason, and they turned on Edge. And now Finn Balor has a heel faction that makes sense for his character.
Because remember, they've been teasing a heel faction for Finn Balor for years. With the Balor Club, at the Balor Club, everything with this fake Bullet Club in WWE. And now we can finally see the demon be a demon.
Right. So it all boils down to him.
They're gonna bring back the demon.
They got to. It makes only sense, and that's why Edge left.
They wanted to do the supernatural thing.
So back to shoot wise, they wanted to add a supernatural element to Judgment Day, which Edge was against. Realistically, I get it because no point throughout the entirety of Judgment Day, whatever, was it anything supernatural. Right. Cultish maybe, but nothing supernatural.
But they think they put cult with supernatural.
Right. Vince has an idea that he likes, and he does it every 5 years. He likes having a supernatural thing on his show, one for the kids. He always had Undertaker. Now he's gone. They tried to do with Bray Wyatt. It didn't work. So now
Bray Wyatt worked. It's sold.
What I'm saying is with Bray Wyatt, it ran its course. After you burnt up the Fiend should have been repackaged somehow and brought back on.
Yeah, the Fiend went from
back.
He went from the Fiend to crispy bacon.
Right.
And he came back.
Right.
He came back for crispy bacon.
But they gotta this generation needs to learn that you have to reset characters after a certain period of time. Repackage and come back, bring them back up.
I mean, look, Undertaker, he did that.
Yeah, and that's the problem with these kids. These kids now, they see their small little token, like, I don't want to be repackaged. Repackaging makes you more famous other than sticking with your same gimmick for 25 plus years. Everybody gets repackaged. If Undertaker can do it, you can do it. That's the WWE philosophy.
The only thing is some work better than others. That's the flip side.
That's true.
But
go there.
Does everybody really get repackaged though?
I mean,
because once they find the characters that work, they keep it. Like, look at Triple H.
No, Triple H got repackaged several times.
Yeah, but they found the one that worked and kept it.
So in this case, probably.
I was going to say, technically, Bray Wyatt got repackaged before too. Remember, he was Husky Harris.
Yeah. So technically, what could have been the case is maybe not a complete overhaul, but maybe like a slight tweak. Because that's what happened with Undertaker before he went to American Badass.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of his stuff was like slight tweaks, small tweaks. None that was like completely out there up until he went American Badass. And then when we went back to the Dead Man, it was like they added elements of his American Badass thing, but still kept the whole Dead Man thing.
Until his last match.
Until his last match, yes.
They brought back American Badass.
Well, at that point he was the last outlaw.
Mm-hmm.
American Badass.
But again, it goes back to every character have a story. Once you have the story, then you should be good.
True.
But I'm gonna get into the Bray Wyatt thing a little more too, but I'll hold that off till a little bit later. Because there was something else I came across. There was something else I came across about the Bray Wyatt thing too, but I'll hold that off.
Right.
Go ahead, Jamal.
Oh, hey.
What's that? Oh, hey.
Like he's not part of this conversation.
Right, he definitely was.
But supernatural shit got me. I'm good. Motherfucker. I don't, motherfuckers just take their hands and go out of graves. I'm still alive.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, buried in a live match. I'm
So
still
you
alive.
notice, right? The person that wanted to be kid friendly cussed the most today so far.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know.
that is true. That is true. That is true.
Out of all of y'all, I am the only one for the kids. Okay? I'm for the kids. All three of y'all said fuck the kids. I never said that. I support the kids.
Why are you outing us? Like, we legit.
What have we done?
See? And that's why we got banned last time. Yes. Yep. But I didn't say that. I've never said that. Y'all said that. You know what I mean?
Oh, my fault. Let me just break the wall.
Really?
Break the walls down.
So, talking about breaking the walls down, let's talk about this trashy ass NXT. Will, this is your segment.
So I like how
that's an amazing segment.
I like how I'm the NXT guy.
You are, because you're really the only one that watched NXT.
We don't watch this shit.
The only time I watch NXT when it's a pay-per-view.
That is true. You have said that's the only time you really watch NXT.
Yep, I watch the NXT pay-per-view. But I mean, we can skip over NXT and just talk about the main thing that happened.
Apollo Crews came back?
Yeah, Apollo Crews is back. It looks like he's going to be introduced either in the North American or the freaking NXT World Championship title scene. Also,
I think world champ. He should be world champion.
Roxy, aka Roxanne Perez, won the women's breakout tournament. Excuse me. Other than that, so they added they're going more with the story of Solar Sakura won that North American Championship, especially after Carmelo Hayes beat Cameron Grimes. The aftermath of the Legato family being grandfathered into the Tony D family started off.
So I want to say something about that. I read into that. That shit is stupid.
Is that
the whole
it?
thing is stupid. It's dumb. I'm sorry for saying the R word, but it's retarded. See, Ma, you could have bleeped me out who edited it.
Do it again. Wait, hold on. Do it again, Aaron. Do it again.
It was
Go ahead, see that?
You need a better editing system.
What the fuck?
Or any editing system.
What?
Any editing system.
Wait till the first week of August.
That'd be perfect. That would have been perfect if you had your little stream thing set up.
Do it again. Do it again.
Do you have it set up?
That's not set up. Anyway,
not set
but
up.
yeah, so
you know you got the sound keys on that.
Yeah, I do, but it goes into my headphones. Y'all can't hear it.
Oh.
So you can hear the thing, you just reply it.
Huh?
You're a one-man Alexa.
Yeah, pretty much.
other than that, they haven't set up the next contenders for the tag team titles.
Usos.
Not for the NXT tag team titles, bro. Not the.
Oh no, there was some beef on Twitter, but we're gonna get on that in the news section.
It looks like Roxanne, Cora, and Indy are going out there Toxic Attraction because they have all the gold for the women's division. Formerly Fabian Eichner is now going by Giovanni Vinci, and he'll be appearing soon. Lash Legends took out Alba Fire, formerly known as Kaylee Ray, and
Lash Legends still can't wrestle.
And Apollo Crews and Solo Score beat the Ghetto Black guys. Next.
So who's better, Lash Legend or Jade Cargill? Wrestling?
Jade Cargill. Oh my God! I was talking to somebody, and I'm pretty sure that they said if she had just a little bit more training, that she'd be great. I'll let that sit there. I'm going to take a dive at a piss. I'll be right back.
You don't have to announce
that.
No. Last week I didn't announce it, and y'all like, where'd it go? So no.
You didn't even say you'd be back.
It's a simple give me a sec, I'll be back.
You just disappeared, so we had to speculate.
Look, when I disappeared,
or you give the segment over, and then you just do what you're doing. You just was like, I'm out. Anyway,
Jesus,
she can't wrestle.
You know what? Nah. Either way, speaking of somebody disappearing, let's go to AEW.
Wow,
because MJF have not been there.
Well, it makes sense.
Okay, I got you. You trying to take my spot?
This man's face.
Right, because he's mad because I couldn't take his spot. But with the diabetes and all. But
I don't think you want that now. I don't think you want that.
No. Anyway, all I'm saying is Jay, we're gonna segue to something else, right? Jay versus Athena / Amber Moon is not fair. It's not
Twitter?
Fair. On Twitter.
Oh, because Jay's a better mouthpiece.
Wow. Wow.
I wasn't taking it.
Wow.
Was taking it, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't know where he was going with it, so I was letting him finish his statement, and he just gave me a look like, continue talking. So I was like, I didn't know if you wanted me to comment on that. But he was like, anyway, I don't like. She can't wrestle. I don't want to say she can't wrestle. She has minimal wrestle capabilities, but she's amazing talent. And that's where Athena cannot overcome that because she doesn't have the personality.
So what I'm hearing is Athena's a better wrestler.
Everything.
Jay's a better sports entertainer.
You got to finish that list. She hits this everything about being a better wrestler. She is. Jay Cargill just has a better personality.
That's it. Athena's a better pro wrestler. Jay's a better sports entertainer.
I can't even give her sports entertainment because she don't know what a headlock is.
Who looks better?
She don't know what a headlock is, so I can't even say a sports entertainer. She is what Eva Marie.
Okay. So Jay's a better TV personality. That's good for rate. That would technically be good for ratings.
Matter of fact, I'll name her as a wrestling ambassador. She's a better wrestling ambassador to non-wrestling fans.
My whole thing is right now with this beef that they had, especially on social media. It's all about, you look sexy in this picture. You ain't trying to be sexy.
No, because she can't. No, because she came out guns blazing when she left WWE, and then she completely was like you can't have it both ways.
But no, you can on her regular pictures. This is her life. Wrestling in the ring.
No, what I'm saying is Black Fatal Attraction is stable about their looks. Her thing was going against the White Fatal Attraction. So what she did with the Black Fatal Attraction, it's like you got to come better than that. And Alexa should have accepted.
Okay, so the whole thing with Ember Moon's thing was, I don't think she had an issue with them. I think her thing was the company wanted almost everyone to be like them.
Correct.
And that was Ember Moon's thing. She's like, everyone can't be like them. Which, let's be fair, she's not completely wrong.
Correct.
So I get what Ember was coming from. On the flip side, I get the insult Jade threw at Athena because Jade's basically saying, "Oh, weren't you just talking about this same thing not too long ago?" And I'm like, in one way I get it. On the other hand, it's kind of like, kind of being picky. But on the flip side, it is. That being said, it's good for the beef because they have beef with each other, and this works out well. Despite the fact we obviously know Jay is taking what Athena said completely out of context, it works well for the beef.
Correct. And that's what the problem is, because Athena doesn't have the promo skills to go back and forth with Jay Cargill.
Right.
And
she called her hussy.
Yes. And Jay was like, I need to teach you how to do this.
I need you to let that breathe. We're in 2022. And a black woman who's only like 28, maybe. I don't know how old Athena is. And Jay Cargill, who's 30. Athena called her a hussy.
And it's like, certain people you don't compare. My problem is
Athena is 33.
Oh, either way. Okay, Athena is 33. And she's called, in 2022. She used a 90s term.
Basically, Athena is 3 years older than Jade.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I just looked it up, yeah.
I know Jade just turned 30.
Yeah, I know Jade just turned 30.
Because she posted that all on Instagram.
Everywhere.
Looking good, by the way.
Looking amazing. But the thing is that when you
get off her dick. No,
I hope she don't have one.
Y'all can't say
she's not Nyla Rose.
She is the worst. Wow.
Damn. Oh wow.
He set me up.
Set you up for shit.
Oh my god. We definitely get canceled at this point.
What I'm saying is that when
you I take the bait every time.
Every time. You got to compare.
At least I didn't say Sunny Kiss.
Wow.
Can Buddy make his point?
Because Sunny, they keep every article I read, they like, Sunny Kiss, can she step up?
Anyway, we're not doing that today. Today. All I'm saying is she needed a better promo.
To wrestle a bunch of niggas. All right, my fault.
All right. So Buddy, I agree with you saying though, it would be best to give Athena someone to help her with her promo skills, because everything else she seems fine for the most part. Is the promo skills?
Everything else, but they shouldn't have paired her with her, knowing that
at least not yet.
But still, Jade, like, you can't defeat her on Twitter. It's like everything else, she can't do a headlock correct. She can't do a roll correctly. Like, you can't do anything in there correctly.
Yes, she can. She can do something
in the bed. But what I'm saying is, they need. I can see. All I'm saying is, Athena's going to be on dark less than a month if she can't step her game up and be a better promo person. Period. And that's the problem with this generation.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We'll give it some time. Because Dina was.
But the crazy thing is, like, they keep giving Jade a mouthpiece.
That's the funniest part about it. That's a funny part about it too. They give Jade a manager despite her not really needing one.
No. What she needed was somebody to bounce things off of her because she's still green.
That is
so.
True.
Malcolm is there. Malcolm is there to make sure that she gets over. Because a lot of times, again, she has no wrestling talent. No. So you need somebody there to make sure that she knows what she's doing in the ring. Like,
but the crazy thing is, remember when she was introduced to AEW?
Mm-hmm.
She came in with Shaq.
Exactly.
That's true.
Like, she was already put on a pedestal right there. Mm-hmm.
They had a plan for her
from the jump.
Yeah.
But you can tell then she wasn't really the.
No, she's the Black Eva Marie, and nobody want to talk about it.
The only difference is she's actually, in a way,
she's better than Eva Marie.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's
Oh,
not.
Okay.
Nah. See,
It,
hold on. Let me put my wig back on.
here we go.
The only reason I'm gonna say it like this, and me as a black man is gonna sound horrible. The only reason why people don't talk about Jade Cargill as much as Eva Marie, because Jade Cargill is black.
And
I will
looks
agree.
much better.
I will agree to that. Now here's the thing.
Eva Marie looked like a trailer trash without makeup.
And hold on, one more thing. Okay. If Eva Marie was in AEW,
and she
would have been protected. She was in WWE, and the Full Horsewomen destroyed her.
If Eva Marie would have been in AEW, she would have been a manager. She just straight would have been a manager.
No, she would have been on the ring.
No,
with limited capabilities.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
If Jade Cargill was in WWE, she would be buried. She is.
Actually, no, because they was trying to make Jade Cargill into a star. The Full Horsewoman would have exposed her, but they was trying to make Jade Cargill a star.
No. The Flairs, the Becky, they would have embarrassed her. Every generation of female wrestlers had that. What does they call it? The person who closed the door, the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
She would have never came out of NXT. But Dusty would have sent her ass somewhere. But they don't have it in AEW.
Okay, so Jade Cargill, as far as mic skills, is actually better than Eva Marie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. Wrestling skills, no, not they're basically equal at that point.
I wouldn't say that equal.
That's your hatred for her.
I do have a lot of hatred for Eva Marie because Eva Marie is really trash.
Jamal, you got anything saying this, or you just want to keep quiet?
But Eva Marie is also like a 40-year-old woman trying to wrestle again. Now she's trying to find her acting career.
Wow. Wow.
Jamal, you good?
Yeah.
Jamal, you good?
And that would have been a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If China can do it, she can too.
Yeah, backdoor to China. Google it. All I'm saying is that if you compare Jade Cargill with the other black female wrestlers on WWE, she would not be on the scene.
I mean, if you compare her to Last Legend,
wow,
I really don't think Last Legend can wrestle. And then her mic skills are horrible.
So I didn't realize Eva Marie's 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said close to 40.
Mm-hmm. I
actually knew that.
Her and the twins, the Bella twins, they all were the same age.
That's
the other problem.
Lash Legend is 25 years old. But yes, Lash Legend is not to get around.
25?
Yeah.
She looks older.
Lash Legend is not that good a wrestler, and she's not. So before we get into the next thing about AEW, I gotta say about Lash Legends and Jade Cargill. And maybe it's just me, but how is Jade less ghetto black than Lash, despite the fact that both act somewhat similar?
Personality.
WWE has a way for them to present every black woman as be ghetto.
Yeah. Like Bianca Belair is a Valley girl. She's like a Valley girl, like a legit Valley girl. Can't say that about Naomi.
Sasha Banks is from Boston, the suburbs in Boston.
Naomi will punch you in the face, though.
But here's the thing: Naomi's the one that acts the least ghetto, and she's probably the most ghetto.
That is a funny part about it too. That is funny. The only time you saw her act ghetto was when she was a part of Team Bad.
Right. And then he was like,
She played that well, though.
She did.
Yeah. So, all right. So now back to AEW. The All Atlantic Championship. How do we feel about that?
So before we get to the All Atlantic Championship, let's go ahead and talk about the match between Buddy Murphy and Pac. How was that? I personally have been a fan of Pac since he left WWE. They held him back.
They didn't hold him back. They was pushing Enzo.
And they held him back.
No, the problem with him, Enzo has a better personality. That's what the problem is. Enzo is the same thing. Enzo can wrestle, but his moneymaker is him talking on the mic. How you doing?
Which is funny because he was initially supposed to be just a manager.
Right. That's what his thing is. He's like, I'm only supposed to be a manager, but I went in there and started taking bumps.
I mean, even Magic take bumps, but they want him to wrestle.
Right.
Because he's supposed to just manage
Big
Big Cass. Yeah.
Right. And he's doing amazing work in MLW. Amazing work in MLW. Too bad nobody watch it.
Exactly.
Now, as far as Pac and Buddy Murphy, I'm not gonna lie, for a nice starter point for this tournament, couldn't go no better.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great 305 match.
Also on the show we had I'm talking about him. It's garbage. John Moxley, which still don't believe he should be the goddamn number one contender. John Moxley went up against Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay, so I know where you're going with this. And here's the flip side, though. Here's the flip side to that whole thing. They actually gave good reasons as to why Wardlow nor Hangman was in that tournament.
Wardlow said he didn't want to be in that tournament. He wanted to go for the North American Championship.
The North American.
TNT, whatever.
But he also
it don't matter. That belts look alike.
He also said he wants to take it off Punk himself.
Right.
Which, to be fair, I can see why. He wants to take off Punk himself. He wants the big moment. So you know what? Okay, fine. That's Wardlow. Hangman's like, yeah, I was in it, but you know what? I'm gonna go out to the IWGP World Championship. And I'm sitting like, I'm sorry, what? Like, when the fuck this come from?
I don't like, again, Barry Windham is still Anthony. So it's like, I don't know. I don't care what he does. I really don't care what he does.
What, Jamal? What?
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Never mind. That explains that.
Yeah, you continue working on that. All I'm saying is, I don't care what Barry Windham does. I really don't. If they want to use him around, I don't like Tony booking, period. Because you wasted my life in that damn Royal Rumble, and you could have just easily just made the match for the way you want to make the match. You didn't have to do that because one, you wasted Kyle O'Reilly. Like, so, like, what was the point of, like, as soon as they would say he won, like, okay, John Moxley going to win. I can see if it was going to be a suitable person that's going to wrestle him, but it was just like, it was a throwaway match.
It was a great match, though.
I mean, it was. I mean, but it was just like,
I get what you're saying, buddy.
What's the point? If you knew if you knew the direction you was going to, there's no reason to go to this one.
So I read an article the other day. It said that AEW forget how to tell a story.
Yes, and that's what the problem is. AEW, and matter of fact, not just AEW. This generation thing is they looking for the YouTube clips. They looking for that the spot fest, the 15-minute spot fest matches, and then you turn around like, all right, so what's the story of the match? That's no story. It should have just been John Moxley versus whoever the hell you want to do it, and we could just alleviate all of the rest of the stuff.
Because the flip side of that is New Japan had a match at Dominion where Tanahashi faced Goto to see who's going to face Moxley.
Exactly.
Despite the fact, by that same logic, we all knew it was going to be DC.
Mm-hmm.
But Battle Royale aside, though, so the Battle Royale aside, I will give credit that they actually they put Andrade in the final four compared to get rid of him early, give him something to do, but at least make him look good in the process. And having Swerve Strickland fucking eliminate two people he was actually worked with before and was kind of funny.
Oh, side note, I'm a huge fan of him.
What else? But yeah, the All Atlantic Championship. So I don't mind the title. My question at this point is, what are they going to do with it, depending on who wins it? I'm not really worried about who wins it because we'll figure it out as the tournament goes on. But what are they going to do with it with who wins it? Because my thing is this when this person wins this title, or is it just going to be defended on AEW, or is it going to be defended in other places? Because personally, I think it would be a better idea to not just have it just on AEW and whatnot. Like, I mean, yeah, have it on AEW and go to different places, but also take it to other companies they work with and have it defend them there, have them defend it there and whatnot. Granted, we don't know the person is probably going to end up winning unless the other person probably going to end up winning. but I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that process.
The European belt, I get what they want to do, but you can't. It's like I don't want to be a nitpick type of the belt because the belt is nothing but a prop. Just do something with it. That's all I ask. Just do something with it. If this is gonna be like because the IWG US belt was supposed to be only when they originally did it, that was supposed to be the United States version of one of their belts, so that people American can go around and do what they're doing. So if they're not going to make it a broad belt, like they can give it to New Japan, have New Japan wrestle, yada yada yada. The looks of the AW belts is more or less. Some people use homage. I would use stealing. It looks like every one of those belts that they have in AEW look like they looked at somebody else's belt and they recreated it for AEW. That's the reason why I feel a certain way about all of their belts. But I'm like, it is what it is. It didn't have Africa on it, so fuck them.
There's that.
I mean, you haven't had Japan on there, but you ain't had no country in Africa. Oh, they don't tour Africa. Okay, so like it's like certain things they do, like.
I mean, then again, W doesn't really tour Africa themselves like that.
Hold up, they got a African Roman Reigns.
Ooh.
Anyway, continue on AEW.
Are you talking about almost?
No, I'm talking about the little kid who's like he came out of Roman Reigns. Yeah, the fan. That guy's hilarious. And he did it like he did a couple of parties.
Yeah, he did a Rock recently, Shawn Michaels and the Viper. Randy Orton.
Believe it or not, he's going to be at WrestleMania.
I can see that. I can see that.
Once he gets shots.
God damn it.
He was getting shot. Let's go ahead and talk about SmackDown and the men's qualifier match for the Money in the Bank.
Okay, so this is why that was the worst
this is the reason ever. Why we can't. This is the reason why, because he's underwater. He's the deep.
Yeah, but then he said people it's still pretty bad. And then he said people getting shot when we have all these mass shootings in America.
Yeah,
right,
it's really.
It's really political.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the end of last week, I made a whole statement about the mass shootings. A whole positive statement how it's bad for everything.
What do we call
the
it?
Wrestle Podcast.
A title shot. What do we call it? So because
but you said speaking of getting shot.
Right, I was segueing from what y'all just talked about.
What they 50 Cent? They got shot 9 times.
I got shot.
This segment ain't going nowhere.
I got shot for real. No.
Hashtag Boondocks. Anyway, SmackDown.
Hashtag Jamal's in the water. Like Jamal sound like he's in the harbor.
Oh, I know what it is. You know what it is? He's trying to be real Samoan.
Oh, you saying he's trying to swim?
Hashtag Aquaman. All right, Jason Momoa.
Hey, Jamal, can you swim?
I can.
We got enough blubber for it.
I see what you did there. Okay. Okay. Oh my God.
All right. So speaking of SmackDown, on this week of WWE Friday Night SmackDown, we had a bunch of shit I don't care about.
Lacey Evans advanced in the tournament. She defeated Xia Li.
That's one thing I don't care about.
What? Lacey Evans?
I have to say, since Roman Reigns now on the show, Sammy is the only reason to watch the show now.
Yeah.
He lost
see his interaction with the Usos.
Ronda Rousey defeated Shotzi.
Nothing.
And then they announced Ronda Rousey is out for Money in the Bank.
Right.
Wait, what?
So,
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
Yeah, this summer has nothing but injuries. Everywhere.
They said Ronda Rousey is out with an injury because of whatever happened in the match. I think it's a work.
I must have missed that part. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So,
but did you see that kick that Shotzi landed on Ronda? That was one of the best super kicks I've seen in a minute.
It's real to me.
So apparently, Roman's supposed to be back next week.
Yes, it's going to get some.
Yeah, because ratings going down.
It's going to get Riddle.
Whose fault is that?
Huh?
Whose fault is that ratings going down?
But then ratings always go down around this time anyway.
Yeah, because everybody's traveling. Everybody's on vacation. Somebody really watching TV.
That is also true.
And
we have a new Intercontinental Champion. And one
Gunta.
good.
I think that's racist.
I'm so into this. Not because it's racist, because it's going to put him on another platform.
I mean, Hitler beat the black guy.
Yo, why?
I don't know either. I was thinking the same thing. Like,
Gunta, it's funny because Gunta's Australian.
No, he's not Australian. He's from Austria.
Austrian. What the fuck?
I mean, it's all European descent.
Oh, why you laughing, Mo?
Europe, and Australia, like Europe is here. Australia's all the way down.
Australians are all of the prisoners that was in Europe.
Okay.
And they're really, really horrible people. But shout out to Australians.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah.
That's going Australians because you know your families are criminals.
Anyway, yes, our new Intercontinental Champion, the Reign General, Walter, aka Gunta.
He is going to push that belt higher than anybody else on that roster.
As long as he's
that slap from the Central.
As long as he's booked right, to be fair.
That hurt my chest.
Look, Gunta's chops, they sound like it hurt. Just one clear chop, that shit will.
I hate the way you say Goode. I hate it so much. Oh my god.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's from Germany back in the day. With the
you got Walter and Gunta and Ludwig Kaiser.
Listen. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Vince.
They probably say Hail Hydra.
He knows racist themselves, and he knows that F your opinion. He's gonna do what he want to do anyway. He don't care about it. He don't know on Twitter tweet Twitter beef with people.
But yeah, Gunta's
wait. Speaking of Twitter and beef with people, always and every day. Fuck Robert.
Hands down.
But yeah, Gunta's chops. Yeah. Getting hit with one of them. Not even getting hit. Just listen to him chop somebody. Sounds like your chest gonna cave in. Like just imagine someone saying, "Hey, I'll pay you $100 million to take one cross chop from Gunta."
Like Mike Tyson. Like I do it.
Oh, I ain't get hit by Mike Tyson.
Nah, I wake up and be rich. I'll be good.
I get hit by Mike Tyson.
I ain't got to remember none of that shit. I'm good.
We're gonna be in hospital. Wait, what happened? Did we do the thing? Was I supposed to be taking a hit from Mike Tyson? Dude, that was like
I'm gonna cry like a newborn baby.
Like, dude, that was
I'm gonna be rich.
He's like, dude, that was 2 months ago. 2 months ago? How long I've been? Like, I was out for 2 months.
But either way, I'm rich, bitch.
There you go. Exactly what I would say.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we have new Intercontinental Champion. Sammy's in trouble with the bloodline. Sammy's bloodline interaction is funny. I like it.
That alone is the reason to watch SmackDown. But they need Jamal's cousin back. You know, just him and Moana just all going.
I mean, all Jamal gotta do is get the Samoan sled and just bring Roman to the next event.
Whoa, I don't.
Hey, Roman. Nah, next week. Yeah. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. All right.
Jamal, make sure you follow the Samoan sled too, so you can drive it. Make sure you drive a Samoan sled. You can drag Roman there.
Yep. Got it. Exactly. Next week.
You gonna text me now?
All it was a phone call.
You gonna okay. That's how we're gonna do.
So Roman Reigns is going against Riddle next week.
Yep.
That's gonna be a squash.
For the championship.
It's not gonna be a real match. They're gonna be just like they did with Nakamura.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna keep that belt on Roman Reigns until WrestleMania.
I don't know.
I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Still kind of. I mean, I get the short term idea, but long term, it's kind of pushing it. But okay.
Right.
All right. So that's
Cody's gonna be gone for 6 months. So
yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna do it. I want to talk about Rampage because nothing happened. It bored me. Let's go into the news. Aaron, you said you had something?
Oh, yes. So I was gonna bring up how the Usos are beefing with people on Twitter on NXT, talking about they gonna show up on NXT for the tag team.
Oh, really now? Who would he beefing with? Pretty Deadly?
I don't think they're the champions right now, but the Usos said they was gonna show up.
They ain't showing up no time soon.
They probably not, but this Twitter beefing in wrestling right now, oh shit, my fault. This Twitter beefing in wrestling, the setup stuff, I like it, but then I don't.
It started with Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega.
Now it goes back to MVP and Chris Jericho. That happened on January 6th.
No, that just happened last week.
No, they've been beefing since Chris Jericho's wife was down in DC riding. Yeah, your wife was there.
Can't really call her a riot when nothing really went down, but we're not gonna get into that. That's a whole nother topic for another lifetime.
Huh?
And
you heard the fuck I said. Anyway, continue.
There was no riot on January 6th.
So you didn't think nothing happened on January 6th?
I watched everything, but I'm not gonna get into it. Why? Because it's a wrestling podcast, not a political one. This handsome, suave, absolutely flawless black man doesn't get into politics like that.
Wait.
Were you there?
Hold on, time out. What handsome, suave? Who's flawless?
And I, the greatest black man in America.
The greatest.
Find out that you all right.
Oh shit.
I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I'm not right. I'm not left. I am deaf.
And then you just called yourself the greatest black man in America.
Yes.
That's
And you're
probably
deaf.
Trevor Samuels.
I don't have those.
Anyway, what's the news?
Other news is
It was something else. It was born.
Paige.
Oh yeah, Paige's contract is expiring.
Paige's contract is expiring. It's rumors have it that she might be going to AEW afterwards, but I think she dispelled those rumors saying she's going to be taking a break.
She's making a lot of money on Twitch.
Oh,
yeah.
Please.
I mean, she can take a break like she did with Del Rio.
Oh boy.
But
oh boy.
We're gonna forget that, or she gonna like design belts. Come resistant belts.
Copy designing the belts with the white spoon.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Was like, what's your best memory of Paige? But if you say anything bad, I'm gonna block you. I was like, I would take the bite.
It was someone was going to bring up from earlier in the podcast. It was someone who was going to bring up things to some we were talking about earlier in the podcast, but I can't remember what the fuck I was going to bring up.
Man, brother Chris is about to talk about something else. But go ahead.
Was it? I know Paige's contract is expiring. It was something we was talking about. Was it something about NXT or was something about Raw?
The Bullet Club taking over New Japan again?
I think that's what it was.
Again, the same goddamn thing over and over again. Just like as soon as you Bullet Club, you get a belt.
Yeah. So, well, the funny thing is because Ace Austin, when he joined Bullet Club, he was already X Division champion before he joined Bullet Club. So it's kind of an interesting thing, but kind of a weird thing in that manner. But whatever, I'm not gonna get into that because Bullet Club is basically a revolving door of members.
Yeah, it's like it was a circle jerk.
Yeah, and that's one way of looking at it. What else? It was something. And I guarantee
Jay White getting the belt. It's like you can't keep putting all your eggs in one basket. And I'm gonna officially say it. I hate the Bullet Club. So for me to say that it's not all of them, that's Jesus. But I just like the Bullet Club. So I don't want to put my personal bias in it. But for the most part, it's like if you don't like them and they're everywhere, it really, really makes you be like, I don't want to watch this no more.
Mm.
That's how I personally feel about
it. Excuse me, sorry. Still sleep deprived. I know it was something I was trying to talk about, but I cannot remember what the fuck it was. God damn it. Whatever. But I know Naomi posted a tweet for the first time for the first time really. It was a video about something what I didn't really pay attention to.
She's not going nowhere.
No, she's not. Her and Sasha, I don't really see them going anywhere like that.
Sasha
I'd say
can
come
let
back.
go. Let Sasha go. Fuck it. Let Sasha go. This gonna keep. And when you don't get your way, you gonna leave. Come on, y'all.
Now I can see her and Jade going back and forth because she's tall. She's shorter than Hogan.
God damn it.
She is.
I mean, she is a real American though.
Wow.
All right. Shots out to Hulk Hogan.
I think you're talking about America. You're talking about Kiera Hogan.
He said Hogan. I said
Kiera.
American.
We get what you said. We keep going.
All right. Cool. What else happened in this? Nothing really.
Nothing really.
A forbidden door. The forbidden door concept does not exist in wrestling. Everybody's the independent contractor, and they keep using this word as a catchphrase, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's like they use them like the NWA. Everybody's independent contractor. You can come and go as you want to. So there's no such thing as a forbidden door. If you already have a partnership with a company, it's not a forbidden door. It's like, stop using this goddamn catchphrase. And the assholes on Twitter will be like, "Oh my God, it's a forbidden door." Like what? Every company has this. Every company has something like this. Stop it. Except for WWE, because they don't believe in other people using it. Except for Noah, NXT, certain times. As long as it's not televised, you can pretty much do what you want to do. But as long as they're getting their cut. And TNA did it. WCW did it. Like, you're not doing anything revolutionary in the wrestling industry. Everyone's done this before.
Well, the funny thing about it is like they don't like. Okay, the company themselves doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna say this while I sound like a complete dumbass. A lot of the company itself, except maybe its owner, and that's like a 50-50 thing at best. But the company itself doesn't treat it like it's a first time thing. The name maybe, but the concept not really. Granted, the name, I get why the name is a thing, but they're not treating it like it's the first time it's ever happened, which is fine. Because I think it's the one that will get me. Like, if you treat it like this is the first time you've ever done this, despite the fact knowing it's been done before, then we got a problem. But since if that's not the case, then it is what it is. The Forbidden Door, aka having other promotions that pop up and have other promotions or team up with them, isn't necessarily new. Which is also the idea of different championship belts and designs. Like, buddy, I know you personally feel like some belt designs have been stolen, but and then it kind of begs the question too. How do you make a design that, one, isn't copying off something else, two is different enough to not get roasted by the entire internet and not look like complete trash, aka the 24/7 title?
First of all, fuck the internet.
Wow. If you go outside of WWE, MLW, even with the what's that damn company called? Lucha Underground, right? Their belts. Different, look great. You know what I mean? AEW, Talent Creation, whoever created their belts, they use the term homage. I'm giving homage to an NWA belt, or I'm paying homage to another belt by rebranding it and giving it my own. That's called plagiarism. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you had an idea. I'm gonna take your idea and make it my own, and not giving and say I'm paying you homage, but I'm not giving you no money for that belt.
That sounds like that happened hundreds of years ago.
Right. Them going to and using old AWA belts, them using old CMLL belts, them using old NWA belts and saying they paying homage, like when they use a Stampede belt.
So wait a
Say,
second. I got a
okay.
question.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Atlantic.
Yeah,
title.
All
yeah,
Atlantic.
all Atlantic, yeah.
My thing is about that. Which do y'all see an issue in that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he always Tony Khan like, oh, I want to make sure all my Pacific Islanders get love, and then you put some of their flags on Atlantic title.
Right. And that's my issue. It's like he wanted to make an intercontinental belt, but he didn't know how to make an intercontinental belt.
Yeah, I think
Like, he really could have just said something like the all world champion.
Or
the
another
global
name.
champion.
Yeah. Like
TNA did.
Exactly. And that's my point. They're using older companies' ideas and they're trying to like, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. We're not gonna make it green. Like the global force belt. I'm waiting for him to make a belt like that.
That would have been perfect in the Atlantic. I mean, I like the title belt, but it's just calling it the All Atlantic belt.
Yeah, Aaron, I think your problem is Buddy's problem is the design. Aaron's problem is the name.
No, not design, the concept.
Okay,
design, it looks fine. It looks fine. It looks just like another belt that I was looking at a long time ago.
Okay, so your idea, your issue is a concept, and Aaron's main issue is the name itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is fair because, like when I saw the All Atlantic, like, ooh, I like that belt looks nice. But now I was looking like, why is Japan on there? Japan's not in Atlantic. Whatever.
And that's my thing. It was like they had other countries they could put on it, or don't put them on there.
No, you're right. Don't put any country on it.
I mean, like you could have did. Like you have countries out there that you could have did it. You got Canada, United States, Mexico, Brazil. Like make it a true world a World Cup. I made a comment somewhere. They was like when TNA did it with the world games. Like every team had a different way. You could have did it different ways.
The World Cup,
right? Like
which is
something like that.
Which is funny because I remember when TNA had the group World Elite. That shit was funny.
Right.
I like the concept, but the concept of World Elite was what W tried to do with the League of Nations, but W failed. What TNA actually did better.
Yeah, the best team, the best group that did it properly. I gotta give it to NWA, and then I'll give it to WCW, then I give it to TNA, who did it like these are a great way to do something like that.
I mean, it's definitely a great way to have like people who are foreigners come together. Granted, yeah, a lot of them tend to be heels, which I think I remember Ali was had an issue with always having a foreigner be a heel and using that thing. So, but it's weird because maybe it's just me. But the flip side of that is you have a group of foreigners as a stable, and you want to make them a face.
Right.
Maybe it's just me, but it just doesn't click. Can it work? Possibly, but it just doesn't click off the top of my head.
Because if you have a group of foreigners being the face, that means United States is the heel.
I mean, a lot of us consider the nicest the bad guy anyway, so why wouldn't it be a thing?
Because you got wrestling fans that don't like that.
I was about to say, but on the flip side, you all doing this on American soil,
right?
Which is why it was one of the things I liked about the whole Matt Hardy thing, or not Matt Hardy, Bret Hart thing, where in America he was a heel, but in Canada he was a face.
Mm-hmm. Hell, they have I don't know if it was AAA or CMLL. They had federales. It was like they had two white guys dressed as federal officers, but they were the heels in Mexico. Brilliant.
I mean, brilliant. Then again, you got the Gaijins. Most of the Gaijins in Bullet Club as mostly heels.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of the Bullet Club was for all the guys you to get over. They put them all together and they put them out there.
And then you have the United Empires, who are also mostly heels.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and China and Japan is one of the most racist countries out there.
Which is very funny if you think about it.
And they all hate blacks.
Never mind, I'm not gonna get into that subject.
All right. So other news is happy birthday to Mark Henry.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday to Mark Henry.
What you mad about, Jamal?
Mark Henry.
Why?
What?
So
just because y'all like
since it's his birthday, I'm gonna go back to the time and day that when he got Mae Young pregnant and they gave birth to a hand.
Why are we talking about that? I like the salmon color suit segment he had with John Cena.
His fake retirement.
His fake retirement. That was awesome.
I wonder who idea that was. That was genius.
Sound very sarcastic, but
no, I'm serious. That was genius. Like it had me believing, like, yo, Mark Henry about to retire. Oh, this is so sad. And then he just out of nowhere
drops John Cena.
Like that shit was great.
Yo, that segment, I was like, and then when he brought it back for the Hall of Fame, I was like, bro, I can't.
And that somebody's getting that butt whipped. That
theme song is awesome.
It was.
More.
I started watching more Muay Thai recently, and I don't know why.
Because Muay Thai is awesome.
Clips.
Yeah, Muay Thai is awesome if done properly. Most because like it uses your elbows and knees.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mostly anyway. But that's why there was a clip of Malachi Black doing some Muay Thai moves in AEW, and the first thing I thought was like, what the fuck is like when he started using Muay Thai? I mean, I know he's practicing, but he never really used it in wrestling. Like, when the fuck this happened?
The day that he probably told him not to do it.
Yeah, because you do it wrong, he'll knock somebody's head off.
That is also true.
But we didn't mention the stupid storyline that they got Wardlow in at the moment.
Which one?
Him going against all the security guards instead of.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about that. I guess
talk about a gangbang.
I guess it's giving Wardlow, giving Scorpio Sky time to heal up. Which this month has been very bad for wrestling with all the injuries.
Yep.
Like for all wrestling companies. Oh yeah, buddy, I think you said Slammiversary is this weekend, right? This is coming weekend.
Next June 19th.
Yeah. So
Fight TV.
So
TV sponsor us.
I've had this episode. But Slammiversary. So we have 6 matches off top of my head? Yeah, 6 matches, if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Ultimate X, which is the champion, Ace Austin against Trey Miguel, Speedball Mike Bailey, Alex Zane, who was the last edition. Kenny King is one more person. I just can't think of who it is. Oh, Jack Evans. There we go. I think of it. Yeah, Jack Evans. That's for Ultimate X. We have a Monsters Ball match between Moose and Sami Callihan.
Yes, that's going to be amazing.
We also have. Hold up.
Them boys versus the Good Brothers.
Oh, did you see Impact when the Good Brothers went to the farm to fight the boys?
God. I sent y'all the clip on Twitter.
I was watching it live when it happened. But not live. I was watching when it happened.
Right. Their father knows what business is. Their father knows what business is.
Yeah, that I'm watching like when fucking Mark comes out with what was that he had? I know one was like a metal pole. What was the other thing he had?
I don't know. I'm gonna say a hoe, but it was just like
Cameron like Mark. I'm like Mark, that is dangerous. Put that away.
You came to my house. I don't want a chicken farm. I'll put chicken excrement in your face. Sammy Rich Swann versus Brian Myers
for the Impact Digital Media Championship because Matt Cardona can't acknowledge the fact that he lost to Rich Swann.
Is this? Hold on. I didn't do anything. I didn't do all of that when Nick Aldis dropped the belt. I didn't say that. Why are you so sensitive?
Yeah, Matt Cardona can't acknowledge that he lost.
Hating on the greatest guy in the world. Y'all hating on him, Matt Cardona, yo.
I'm not. What?
Anyway,
he hurt his woo arm.
He hurt his bicep, and now he's.
And you notice?
Oh my god.
Anyway, we have Honor No More versus Impact Originals. They still have yet to announce who the last two people will be.
I don't know who's going to be.
I'm curious because we either gonna find out who they are this coming Thursday or at the event itself. I'm curious at who's going to be. I want to know who's going to be because the Impact have a lot of history of they have a long history. So I really want to know who's going to be. Because I know it's not going to be no one that's in WWE at the moment. So
no, I was thinking it was going to be who's the Prophet? He was in the same tag team with Frank Kazarian. He
the Fallen Angel.
Yeah, Fallen. I thought it was going to be a Fallen Angel, and I thought the other was going to be P.D. Williams, but I don't know. I can see Joe going down.
Now, personally, I think it would have been interesting if Impact and WWE made a deal for AJ Styles to show up.
AJ Styles and Bobby Roode.
Yeah, I personally believe that would have been interesting, but that's not likely to happen. So I'm not even going to entertain that thought process.
If anybody will be the Cowboy James Storm and the Fallen Angel.
Yeah,
I think they're the ones still active wrestling.
It's not Samoa Joe because this is Samoa Joe as well.
Yeah, I mean, hell, even the Abyss.
Yeah, well, Abyss is working WWE. He's
I know what I'm saying. Like this will be Sanjay Dunn and Jay Lethal.
Who knows? Who knows? We also have the Queen of the Mountain match, which is Mia Yim, Jordan Grace, Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green, and the champion herself, Tasha Steelz.
The Queen
Grace. with Mickey James as a special guest enforcer.
Right. I can see Jordan Grace taking that belt because she's the queen of the foundation.
And then last Jamal, stop.
You're supposed to like the foundation now. Remember, this season 2.
He's not wrong.
You like Josh Grissom.
He's not wrong. You did
love
say that.
midgets wrestling.
And for the main event,
I'm gonna call you Black Noir because you can't talk.
Shout out to E and midget wrestler. Shout out to E.
And for the main event, for the Impact World Championship, Josh Alexander versus Eric Young.
This is going to be the match of the night.
I'm liking this whole Violent by Design character of Eric Young.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's basically sanity, but given more time.
Exactly.
Sanity should have been amazing in WWE.
They should.
Keyword should have been amazing.
And that's one thing I say WWE dropped the ball on now. And the Forgotten Sons. But
there's a reason why.
The Forgotten Sons is a whole different ballgame, but sanity was you had someone that can be considered one of the greatest evil masterminds and two powerhouses behind him. They should have been big stars.
Exactly, hands down.
Like they should have been like tag team champions. Eric Young should have been Intercontinental champion, if not elevated to main event status in WWE. But that didn't happen. Unfortunately. Yeah, WWE dropped the ball with Sandy completely.
They dropped the ball with a lot of people, and now they try and find tag teams and factions, now they're like,
I'm like, you can't, and that's one of the things with WWE. You can't be anti-factions and all of a sudden you're gonna start just pulling out your ass.
Yeah, I get it. You don't want too many factions, but when you like destroy or not get rid of like 90% of them, then you got a problem. Because right now your biggest faction right now is the Bloodline with no real people to freaking go against them.
Right.
And your second biggest faction is Judgment Day.
And now you're taking them on a supernatural route, which
doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's I don't know. It's just one of those things.
It's going to work, but at the same time,
it's gonna work because no kids, but at the same time, it's like no, I don't know.
Trying to say no.
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 Damn it, Jamal.
Right. It's ruining everything.
Anyway,
Exactly.
let's end this podcast because Jamal's on something else right now.
Yeah, he has some technical issues.
I'm listening
Wait.
to what y'all. No.
Wait,
You
next,
sound like you're
next-
my
my
mic.
next
My
piece
mic
of news.
sucks.
Next piece of news before we get out of here. John Cena is making his return, and
Oh yeah, that's next week. Oh, this week coming up. This Monday.
He's about to come in and save the summer for WWE.
no, it's not this Monday.
Oh, it's next Monday.
Next Monday.
He's about to come
Okay.
and save the summer because he has nothing going on right now.
Yeah, so more than likely, I'm picturing him. Everybody's thinking he's going to feud with Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because all the beef on Instagram.
Yeah, so he's going to elevate the U.S. belt with Theory beef.
Yeah,
that's
but I
gonna
think
be-
he's going to
that's
win
gonna-
the title. I think he's going to win the U.S. title.
Now he's going to make Theory a bigger star. He's gonna do the business. He's gonna do the
By
business.
winning the title. That's how you do it.
No, do the business by elevating Theory to a headliner.
But no, the reason that's why he's going to win the title, and then Theory's going to get his revenge and win it at SummerSlam.
That could work technically. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's the only way you can elevate Theory to be the big star they want him to be. If you beat John Cena, he beats John Cena on SummerSlam
Right.
for the title after he lost the title from John Cena.
Oh, speaking of Theory, that what about when Bobby Lashley kicked him out the ring?
That was fucking hilarious.
That
I
was
didn't
funny.
realize the Bobby was like 45.
Yeah.
That was like a yeet, and the Theory just was flying. I don't even know. That didn't even look like it was staged.
It probably was partially staged.
Probably,
know.
but I don't think him flying like that was supposed to happen.
I don't think you're supposed to fly like that. It just happened. It's kind of hard to stage a reaction like that. Realistically, it's kind of hard to stage a reaction like that.
Honestly, I had no other news besides the fact the extent of Cody Rhodes' injury is that his pec was torn straight off the bone,
Yeah.
all the way off. That's why he
That's
wrestled.
interesting. There's no bones in the chest. All right.
Muscle.
Well, that concludes the show. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
The water that
What,
might.
what a roller coaster.
Under the
Will.
sea.
Do,
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Shout outs to Xfinity and their crappy ass service. Gotta love it. Will, thank you, sir.
Follow me at Ray Gizidio for whenever I decide to share or retweet something. I just retweeted something recently involving Scott Steiner, so look into that. And follow me on twitch.tv/ZitoBlade. Should be getting back to streaming relatively soon.
Are you still training for the competition?
Yeah. So they haven't updated the information for the convention yet. So, but yeah, I am still training for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Aaron, thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Abyss Theory. And follow me on TikTok, Real Raw and Eccentric. Content on TikTok is coming very soon.
We need
a lot of adventures.
We need a reaction with Jamal.
Yes.
We can start the show. We can start the show. But buddy, thank you, sir.
Hashtag codename Bobby. Follow me on Twitter at MCW Blues. I'm always on there. Come at me if you're ready.
Make sure you have your block button ready.
0 days
Damn
sober. 0 days sober.
0 days sober.
Make it a shirt. Right.
It's a lifestyle. I'm not a quitter. I don't need 12 steps to live life.
La, 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 la.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thank you.
Da,
All good.
Also, shout out. I said it before. Bring him back. Shout out to the good side, Trevor Murdoch. Hopefully, you stay healthy.
Wait, I got a question. This is not wrestling related, but we're gonna do this live at the end. Buddy, who you got? Michael Jackson versus Prince.
Oh, Michael.
Really?
Wow.
I'm Michael.
My man.
So there's a karaoke spot up past Elgin City called Honey Plus Karaoke. They have Michael Jackson and Prince songs there.
No, that's not a question. Who do you like?
So she likes Prince.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck regardless.
Wait, what happened now? wait. I missed. I hear Prince. What happened?
No, they asked who do you like, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Oh.
And I don't care regardless. So that's my answer.
I thought you're more of a Michael Jackson fan.
I like some of his songs, but as a whole, I don't give a fuck.
Chipmunk. All right. So thank you guys
Michael
again.
Jackson touched little boys.
So did Prince.
Prove it.
So do R. Kelly.
No, she should have
Kelly
moved.
touched little girls.
We don't talk about R. Kelly. No, she should have moved.
She should have moved. Free R. Kelly.
I moved. She's gonna be coming. She's single.
And probably open wide.
We are not getting
I'm
sponsored.
pissing your
I'm gonna
cat.
kill your cat.
Whoa.
He said pissing your cat, Jamal. He said pissing your cat.
He said kill your cat.
He said
Yeah,
piss.
pissing your cat. Yeah, pissing your cat.
Bro, you gotta watch that episode again.
We don't play with cats on YouTube. We love cats.
I'm sorry. We love cats.
No, we don't play with them. We field goal them.
Oh
No, I know.
Field goal you.
No, we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about
We're gonna
Bruno.
wrap this up, fellas. I am your host, Jamal Good, and I want to thank you guys for joining us again. We will see you soon. You be safe, and I love you.